Hey, hey! So, it's Valentine's Day. Yeah, I don't really care, actually. Either way, I don't hate on it. I don't love it. Whatever. I'll probably eat some chocolate today, so it's a win. But I really liked doing that kind of question off the cuff thing I did last time, and y'all seem to like it as well. So I decided to do it again, but because this is gonna go live on Valentine's Day, obviously I'm not recording it on Friday, but I decided to look up some questions and I came across things you should ask your significant other. And so I thought that would be kind of funny. And I kind of cherry picked them because I don't really talk about dating on my blog. It's not totally my story to tell, so I don't talk about it. And so I took out any of those questions, and then also there was like 200 questions, so I had to narrow it down. And these are kind of some of the ones I just ended up with. They're kind of random, and I'm not really sure why you need to know that about your significant other, but now you get to know it about me. So let's get started. What is your favorite game? If you're talking about like dating games, none. Thank you. No, I don't play games. But if you're talking about like board games, Clue. I love Clue. I'm actually kind of bad at it, but I love it. And if you're thinking about games I'm good at, Life, which makes no sense. It's a game of luck, and yet, oddly enough, I win at it most of the time that I play it. Go figure. And then if you're talking about like sports games, football. If you don't know that I love football, you probably should by now, unless you're new, and then you're excused. So let's see. How important is humor in your life? Very. Very, 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 very important. If I can't laugh with you, I don't think we can be friends. And I write a lot of my posts from a bit of a humorous perspective, and it's funny, a lot of people don't actually pick up on that. Some do, but a lot of people actually don't. And I mean, of course, there are some posts that I mean to be like super serious, but a lot of them, I think they just accidentally come out more serious than I mean them to. I'm actually trying to be kind of funny and like laugh at myself. And then, according to at least your comments, there's like one person who picks up on it, but that's okay. I still have great conversations with y'all anyways. Let's see. Favorite way to relax? Well, glass of wine. And by myself. Maybe that'll change if I do in fact have a significant other, but right now it's just me. So, glass of wine by myself, and whatever it was that I really wanted to do at work. Like, when you're at work and you're like, God, I just really wish I could be doing fill in the blank. Whatever that thing is. Like, usually, especially on a Friday when you're feeling a little brain dead, for me it's like, it's whatever show I've been binge watching or whatever book I'm in the middle of. So, wine, me, whatever I've been wanting to do. Are you neat or messy? Somewhere in the middle. I'm kind of one of those people that likes to create the piles of mess and then, kind of clear a path. And then when it becomes too much, then I just like bulldoze it all and clean it all up. But until then, it's neat piles of mess, basically. Let's see, which animal would you like to be? I think maybe a bird, because I think it'd be fun to fly. Maybe like a bigger bird, like an eagle or something, or a hawk, something where you're not as worried about being eaten, and not living somewhere where there are bird-eating spiders. I mean, heck, that qualifies for being human too. Stay away from me. Next one. Have you ever stolen something? Yeah, I have. I can't remember how old I was. It was maybe like 5 or 6, and I was just, I don't know why, but I was mad at my mom. And so it was some like $1 or $2 little cheap ring thing, and I just kicked it into the bag. And of course, my mom found it, because I tried to like very stealthily get it out of the bag when we got home, and it was the opposite of stealth. And so she made me take it back and apologize. And I've never stolen anything since, so lesson worked. Let's see, favorite celebrity? I think everyone probably guessed I'm gonna say Jennifer Lawrence. Girl's hilarious. Let's see, what comes next? Most expensive thing you have bought for yourself. That might be a tie. I bought my TV. It's not very exciting, but I mean, it's a TV. I like it. And the other thing would probably be my first pair of cowboy boots, my Justins. I saved for those bad boys. And I got them in Nashville at the Country Music Festival. I mean, yeah, they're awesome. But also really expensive. Next up is, do you believe in ghosts? Yeah, haha. Yeah, I do. I mean, I've seen way too many things just move on their own to not believe in ghosts. It's just, no. Unless there's some really mischievous angels out there who get their kicks off making people think there are ghosts. I don't know. I mean, do you have fun as an angel? I don't know. You might. What is next? One thing about yourself that you hate the most. Probably my tendency to think negatively, or more specifically, to think that you're being negative to me. I think I jump to the negative conclusion a lot, and I get super mad, like a text or sometimes even comments on my blog, and I'm just like, what? And then I remind myself that it may not be as bad as I think it is, so I let it sit, I come back to it later, and then it's never as bad as I thought it was. So, I mean, so maybe if you ever text me and I don't respond for like a couple hours, it might be because I originally thought what you were saying was kind of rude. It's possible. It's also possible I'm just busy. So are you addicted to anything? Coffee, 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 and coffee. That's it. What is most embarrassing thing you've ever done? Embarrassing. Can this vlog count? I'm just kidding. Probably hitting myself with a baton in front of the entire band. Actually, technically not in front of the entire band, but of course as soon as it happened, I dropped to the ground, gushing blood coming out of my head. Everybody kind of turned around, cause I mean, when the adults are rushing at you like, oh my god, you're gonna turn around and see why. And, there's me on the ground like, huh? I hit myself? What? I'm bleeding? Oh, look at that, I'm bleeding. It was an interesting day. What is your idea of a perfect house? Oh, perfect house. I think I've had an idea of a perfect house for like years and years and years, and basically my only requirement is that it has secret passageways and secret rooms that only I know about. Like maybe there can be 3 secret passageways and 3 secret rooms, and my significant other can know about 2 of them, but one of them has to only be known by me. It can be my special place. And I can go hide there if anyone breaks in, too. Come on. Really, it's just awesome. Okay, so I guess those are all the kind of strange, I don't know why you need to know that about your partner, per se, but then again, I'm single, so what do I know? And then I have 2 relationship questions for y'all, because it's Valentine's Day, and I'll throw in 2. So first one is, what are your deal breakers in a relationship? I guess again on the humor thing, if our humors don't match, I really can't see it going anywhere. Like, you don't have to laugh at every last little thing I say. And, you probably really shouldn't, actually. But if if you never laugh at my jokes, it's like, ouch, dude. And if I never laugh at yours, well, it just doesn't sound like a good time. Really. At all. Nope. Alright, last question, another relationship one is, do you believe in love at first sight? And that would be another big fat no. Not at all. I think you can I think you can meet someone, whether across the room or actually meeting them in person, and you can get this feeling like they're going to be important in your life. Or, you know, you kind of get this feeling like something is happening and maybe something big. I mean, for sure, I think you can get this kind of like foreshadowing feeling when you meet someone, but I don't think you can literally be in love with someone when you first look at them. That really, it's just ridiculous. Love grows. You know, and I don't think that's pessimistic at all. No. It's just, you just know, honestly. So in case you didn't get that one, it's just no. Alright, so those are my V-Day questions. So, I mean, I don't know. Would you date me? You know, I don't know. Well, that is it. And so, turn it over to you. You want to answer them? I'll put them below. So you want to answer them in your own vlog or in just a blog post, whatever. And we can all decide if we want to date each other.